Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Lebel. I am a junior here at Marist. I am majoring in communications with a double concentration in advertising and public relations, and I am minoring in graphic design. So, this is going to be my thoughts on what I have developed as my personal brand and the influence social media has on my brand. I've decided to express my thoughts through illustrations I've made. I think this little movie represents at least a few of my core values, traits, and passions. These being creativity, art, perfectionism, and attention to detail. While I definitely have more to me than these things, I've realized it's hard to show all parts of yourself through any medium. Probably like most of you watching this video, I'm in my 20s. I like to think I'm similar to most 20-somethings in regards to social media. I have your typical social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I, along with most of you, are categorized as the infamous millennial generation. We are unique in today's society because, unlike previous generations, we have grown up with the internet, allowing us to connect with others on a worldwide scale. The social media phenomenon is incredible as startup companies have grown into multi-million-dollar businesses that have taken over our world. While this does have a slew of benefits, I often find myself constantly checking my phone, checking into the worldwide social network, and checking out of the world around me. So, this leads me to the question, how do I feel about my presence on social media? Well, to start, my last status on Facebook was May 31st. My last Instagram post was July 7th. My last tweet was March 27th, and I typically post 1 to 3 times per week on Snapchat. While Snapchat is my most frequently used social media platform, I think Instagram is my favorite social media app. Unlike most in my generation, right now all of my social media accounts are seriously lacking in recent posts. While I see social media as a great way to document my everyday life, I often feel trapped trying to fit my passions and values in a box with a cool filter and a funny caption. One of the problems I have with social media is that myself, along with other millennials, aren't really living their lives candidly. Rather, they live for candid photos taken at parties, events, and in scenic backgrounds. This leads to the question, is social media doing more harm than good? I value the idea of quality over quantity. I think I too often forget to take in the quality of situations because I'm too invested in the quantity of shares, retweets, or likes a moment of my life will gain on a given social media platform. While Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook allow for a glimpse into my life and allows for me to stay connected with friends and family, I'm realizing the posts don't really reflect who I actually am. While I thought personal branding seemed businessy and impersonal as it seemed I was literally trying to sell myself to my audience, I realized, without sounding overly cheesy, that personal branding is really just what I've been working on my whole life. The things I value in my life have turned into my passions, which are reflections of my personal traits. I found this quote by Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon. Branding is what people say about you when you're not in the room. I think it's important to remember to represent ourselves authentically on any platform because ultimately, whatever and however we post, tweet, share, and carry ourselves is going to leave us behind as a brand.